Good morning, everyone. Today's theme is going to be forcing yourself to do the right thing and coming out of the comfortability of normality. You know, a lot of times, now this may seem crazy, but it's true. A lot of times people, they get so comfortable in their norms, even if the norms are wrong, that they stay in it. And I find, like, even for me, even if a situation is painful or, causing damage, because I'm comfortable with it, I find myself struggling to let it go. Let's talk today about saying, okay, enough is enough. Let's break the chains. Having enough willpower to say, okay, let's take that step into the unknown. Let's force ourselves to get help. Let's force ourselves to step out of what we have been in. Things that could have been holding us back. Let's step out of it. And let's let's jump out of it so deep that we can never go back. It seems crazy that you would want to stay somewhere that is hurting you, but sometimes that is the case. You're so comfortable with it that you say, let me stay in this so I can, feel comfortable. So it feels good to feel comfortable even if you're in a toxic situation. Step out of that. No, jump out of that. Jump out of it. Because the time is now. The time is now to break those chains and to say, okay, I'm done. I'm done with normality. I'm done with comfortability and toxicity. I am done. I am stepping out of it. I'm stepping away from it. Let's get away from it. Let's run away. Let's jog. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care if you got to crawl. Let's crawl away from it. That is just what I think is just so important. Just coming out of normality. Because just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right for you. And I find, that it's just, it's weird, but it's just, let me give you an example to make it easier to comprehend. When I'm going through my episodes of paranoia or of depression, anxiety, whatever I may be going through that day, sometimes I have the option to let it go. But I'm so comfortable in the feeling I don't want to let it go. You see, it sounds crazy, but it makes sense. It sounds crazy, but it makes sense. This is lagging on my end, so if y'all see the video slow down, it's because it's lagging, it's not me. Like it's literally going in slow motion. Like, it's going in slow motion. Okay, let me stop. But I did slow that down just like show y'all. It's not slowing down now, but I'm just showing y'all what it is going. And it's like, you can see it normally now, but it's lag. Why is it? Why will it lag? I hope that it's just on my end and that, see, it's like I've already done that and it's like lagging. So I hope it's just going on my end. I hope it's not lagging because that's embarrassing. Okay, but yeah, I feel so comfortable sometimes in those feelings that I don't want to step out into newness. But I feel like that's a word from the Lord, really, that we all should just step out of our comfort zone, step out of comfortability and toxicity, step out of it, break free. I think that's going to be the title of the video. Step out of, Lord, it's lagging so bad over here, but step out of comfortability in toxicity. Yeah, I like that. Step out of it. Because I find that it literally leads nowhere. It's like a circle, You can literally drive yourself insane. You're going in a circle. Break free. Break free from your own. And it's also important, now that I mentioned it, to call out your own. Oh my jaw. Maybe that's a sign I'm talking too much. But it's also good to call out your own toxicity. When you see yourself doing something, it's also good to just say, okay, it's time to break free. It's time to stop. It's time to, So that's just good. That's gonna be my goal for today, is breaking free of comfortability and toxicity. If you are dealing with a toxic person, or even if you are the toxic person, it's time to break free from those toxic ways, because they're getting you nowhere. If a person is close to you and they're being toxic, let them go. You're losing nothing, but you're gaining everything, because you're gaining opportunity to be great without that person. Let it go. Humble yourself. Be respectful. And by humble, I mean to just say, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Accept responsibility. Break free of the chains. Break free of the bounds that are holding you down today. That is a word from the Father God, because I feel like that's just, well, that's a word for me. I would say from the Father God that He is, just trying to put out, because, it's just so easy to get comfortable, but it's not healthy mentally and even physically, because it can affect your relationships. You gotta say, okay, maybe I've been doing this all my life. Maybe my parents told me to do this, but maybe it's hurting people. Maybe it's wrong, or maybe it's just something that I can do better, to better myself, to better the community, to better the environment that I'm in. Thank you guys for watching, listening, and understanding. I hope you gained something from it. I can't shut it off.